Good evening, everybody. It's just Keith here with Rob, and a
What's up,
few other people
guys?
received invites already, and more can go out. This kind of a quick moving day today. I don't know if yours was, but for me, it flew by, and then I was all day planning on coming home and playing a game or something online, and then those last 2 or 3 hours, it's just like then I started to feel like, yeah, I feel like doing that tonight. Then I got home and we've been sitting here just chatting offline a little while, and now told Rob let's go live for a little bit.
Good to go. Good to go.
So you wanna? You said your brother's. You haven't really heard from him today, huh?
I have not. No, he let's see, went home yesterday. Open heart surgery last Wednesday. Um, four way bypass is what he had, and
Yeah,
he was up walking Friday or Saturday. Friday, I think Friday. And then Saturday he was walking all by himself. They put him in a room Sunday
yeah,
late, and then Monday morning he was out.
yeah.
So
But and then when you had texted me that he said he was going home, and I thought, yeah, I bet. I thought the doctors are
I
going like,
can
no, no, he ain't
I
going
cannot.
anywhere yet.
Well, I'd already told my wife. I said, yeah, if he decides to, he's going to leave when he wants to. But from all understandings and everything I've heard, I think he left with under good um, situations with the doctors. So he must have been doing well.
They weren't upset with him, or
I don't think so.
he wasn't
Uh,
being cross with him or
or
anything.
belligerent. No, I don't think so. Uh,
What's your dad like with the doctors? Is he pretty good with them, or
yeah, most of the time. Most of the time, he gets his little evil sit-ins with him once in a while, but not too much. Most time he's pretty good. We take him go to get his nails clipped or whatever, and Mom touches him. Oh, David,
yeah, Darlene can do it though.
Darlene can do it,
Uh,
and the doctors or whoever does it can do it, but Mom can't do it. Yeah, but
wonder if Alan would be kind of picky who he'd let groom his nails.
yeah,
He does. He's kind of
he probably wouldn't like that word no matter.
right.
Yeah,
You didn't do nothing like that with me anywhere.
no, yeah. I'll still watch that video. Yeah, last guy did that got 25 years.
It was something I saw. I I was sitting at work and there was something I saw as like a news headline with regard to the Bears and their first round pick, and I clicked on it, and it kind of irritated me because let me see if I can find that.
Most people are saying they're gonna trade down now. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I mean, well, they might, but
It makes more
I wouldn't be
sense.
surprised. I kind of think that might be the right thing to do.
It makes more sense than getting Anthony Richardson. That's for damn sure.
Hey, Bob.
Hey,
What's going on, Bob?
all right. What do you want to talk about, Keith?
Whatever you want, bud.
You said talk on your email, so
Well,
talk.
yeah, that was the command.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so how you guys
So,
doing this evening?
all right.
Pretty good.
It's kind of a quiet, not real exciting night, really. I mean,
Did you see your parents, Rob?
No, I didn't go down today.
Oh, you didn't get it. You told me you were going down there when we got off.
I was going to, and got off, and Darlene was feeling bad.
Oh, she was feeling bad.
She's been laying down since about 2 o'clock on the
Oh,
couch.
wow. Hmm.
I know she's up now. Yeah, I went in there.
It got up to 79 here today.
It's still 67 here now.
It's 72 here.
Really?
Ah,
It
Miss Kitty.
must be 85 where Keith's at.
Must be.
It was, yeah, that's about what we were supposed to get to. You know. It's 78.
78.
Yeah. It's not. It was probably about 83 or something. A little earlier.
Supposed to get rain
I
tomorrow.
think Friday we're supposed to get a thunderstorm.
Yeah, we're getting rain Thursday and Friday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thursday night into Friday, and then late again Friday afternoon.
Let's see if I can find it.
I talked to Bob earlier today.
Yeah, we were talking earlier.
We never even went live. Just chatted it up.
Well, we're live tonight, huh, Keith?
Yeah, we're live right now.
We're live, so you can tell your stepdaughter what's her name?
Michelle.
Michelle. Hi, Michelle. You got a good fellow there. Bob's a good man. Bob's a good man. So
When my wife died, she told her daughters to make sure I was taken care of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was worried about me not being taken care of. They told them to invite me to all the Christmas things and birthday parties and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
What you looking up there, Rob?
I'm reading what Lee Anthony Crooks posted. Just under 4 years ago, I started a side business around sports board games.
Oh,
and released my first game, Glory Days Boxing, in the summer of 2019. Sports are a passion of mine, and this was a way to parlay that passion into something that will keep me occupied when I retire in a couple of years.
huh. I wish I was smart enough to invent a game, invent a game to play, but I'm not that smart. I'm not real good with math and all, so
Oh, okay.
that wasn't one of my favorite subjects in school.
Does anyone here actually still eat fried potatoes with onions and smoked Polish sausage? And that's what it looks like. I'm saying no, no,
Well, I do
I
the
would if I had some.
Hey, Dwayne.
I do
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I do the potatoes and onions.
It's all right. I mean,
No onions.
How about
Hell with that.
how about the Polish sausage on top?
Oh, I don't mind that, but it's no stinking onions.
I put the I put Italian sausage in there.
Let me see.
That
Oh, yummy.
no. How about you, Keith?
what? That looks all right to me. I'd try it.
No, I ain't that hungry.
How you feel? How's she feeling tonight?
How you feeling now, Darlene?
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Darlene.
She said, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay.
See where the
Are
Falcons
you
cut old
freaking kidding me, you mother?
Mariota.
Something.
Hopefully they're going to get Lamar. Take him off our hands.
Oh,
Oh, you talking about down in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know the rumor is they getting the kid Derek Carr. You know that's a rumor.
I just seen on when I clicked on the email that they're thinking opening up that cap space to get Lamar. I sure hope they're right.
Yeah. Might
Yeah.
happen.
You're all
We can
stuck.
finish below 500 and draft somebody.
Well, I had read that somebody said that Garoppolo would be a good fit for Atlanta.
I agree if he's healthy. That's the problem. If you can sign him to a nice contract that's incentive clause, it wouldn't be
Yeah.
bad. But I wouldn't be giving him no big contract in case he isn't healthy.
How about the Eagles quarterback? He wants 5 years, 260,
Oh, really?
52 million a year.
Guaranteed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they all want now.
Yep. That's what they want.
all want.
You want to go out?
I don't think the owner's going to give it to him.
You got too many. You got too many of them right now that still.
Come on.
Yeah, but if none of them gives it to him, then none of them's going to sign. So
But
you'll have plenty of
You'll have
quarterbacks to
somebody-
pick from.
you'll have. The Eagles ain't gonna get rid of him though.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna get rid of him. They'll pay him.
Come on, buddy.
Not to be, I wouldn't be ready to hand him the bank yet. I mean, he had a damn good year this year, but up until that, he's just been an average quarterback. Nothing terrible, but nothing to be giving him a bunch of guaranteed money like that.
They
He'd
will.
have to do it another year for me. What year did they draft him?
$18, $19.
So if it's 19, they got another year.
But he wants it now though, so we're
Yeah.
gonna find out. Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him. He makes it to the Super
No.
Bowl. I'd want the money too, but
Yeah. Now
I'm
you
him.
want,
I'm waiting.
now's when you want it when they're when the iron's hot, as they say.
Yeah. But like I say, if he was drafted in 19, that's a 5-year rookie contract, so they don't have to give it to him yet until next year.
Which quarterback are you talking about right now?
Hurts.
Hurts. Yeah.
What's the status with Jackson? Right? Is he still talking about sitting out?
I mean, they can sign him to a franchise tag or they can sign him to a long-term contract. Do one or the other.
Franchise is
Last year was
43.
his last year on that rookie deal.
Franchise is 43, I think.
Yeah.
He don't want that.
Like I say, I wouldn't get mad if they did that. 1 year, didn't say goodbye. If they're trying to win something this year. If not, like I say,
Well, what if he just doesn't? What if he just refuses to play and doesn't get paid anything for a year, and then
he'll be a free agent, so he'll go somewhere. He either gets franchise tagged or he'll be a free agent.
No. If he sits out a year, he don't get considered that year playing. Yeah,
But I'm saying, if they don't sign him to the franchise tag, he's a free agent, so he can go somewhere. It's not like he can't play. It's not like
Right.
the Ravens
so if
own
they
him.
do sign
But-
him to
but
the
if he-
franchise,
but if
he
he's-
has to work. He has to play.
he has to play. If he sits out, Keith, he has to play one more year for somebody.
The
Right.
next
Somebody
year
else.
or something.
Yeah. So he can't just sit out and not play, and then next year be a damn.
Oh, okay.
No, he has
Right.
he has to have one more year of service, and for whoever gets him, they can put him under that franchise tag, like Dwayne says. Yeah.
Yep.
So he won't. But the thing is, the pressure's on them. It's kind of like a situation. If you hire what you do now, 3-4 years down the road, somebody else is going to be making that much more. If they've got him, that's why I wonder.
I don't
why.
think it's the money. I just think it's the guaranteed part. I think they would sign him to that whatever he wants financially, as long as only like 50 or 60% of it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's the deal breaker.
Yeah. See, but what's happening now is just like that idiot out there in San Diego. He was pulling strings and he didn't even have no rights, and they still let him drag him through it. He had 3 more years left on his contract.
That Herbert.
No, I'm talking about baseball for the Padres. Machado.
Oh,
He signed that 5-year, $260 million or $200 million contract for 5 years, $150 million. That's what it was. Nope, that's out of my realm now. So I need more. So now he signs 11 years, $350. And 3 years from now, ain't nothing stopping him going back to him and say, look, I don't like this deal. And if they keep caving to him, you can't keep caving to him like that. Once you get them signed, you got to lay the law down to their asses.
I've said it from the beginning. I don't understand why fans back players. I back down. I could care less if the players is making $20,000 a year.
Yeah.
Sports are better as a fan. Watching sports is better when the owners control what's going on compared to the players. That way, that you can build a team that can't go nowhere. They either play for you or they don't play, and you can build something with free agency.
You don't like free agency.
Free agency as a fan sucks.
Yeah.
And I knew from when I was 13 years old, I was never going to be a player. So why in the hell I'd give a shit if they can make $10 million being a free agent or only $10,000 not? As a fan, I hate it. As a person and as a business person, it makes sense. But as a fan, hell with it.
But I don't feel bad for the owners. They go out here and sign these dudes to 10 and 11-year contracts.
No, but the worst part is if the owners all get together, which they did in baseball for a couple years, they sue and win and say it's collusion. But if the four of us all owned a team and got together and said, guess what? We'll empty our bank accounts and give them whatever they want. That's not collusion. But if the four of us get together and say the most we'll pay a player is $10 million, do you agree to that? We'll offer player X, we'll all offer him $10 million, and all he gets to decide is which team he goes to. We won't outbid each other. That's collusion. I ain't collusion. That's just good business sense.
They like to throw that accusation out there, even when it's just a labor dispute, like a CBA contract.
And the fact of it is, though, a team like Oakland and a couple of 4 or 5 teams at Pittsburgh, as long as they've got that ceiling roof of 200 and some million a year, they ain't never, until they get new ownership in, they ain't never gonna be able to compete with these teams like Yankees, Red Sox. That's why I think that if the Pirates do sell, they need to find somebody with deep pockets that's willing to pay. And same way with the A's. If the A's ever did sell, they need to find somebody with deep pockets and be willing. Number one, they need a stadium in the worst
Look
way.
at Tampa Bay, how they compete every year.
Tampa Bay is an exception to the rule because
I know.
tell you why.
I'm just saying, if you got good people, you don't need to spend that money. You got to have smart people in your organization.
And Billy Bean does a pretty good job of keeping the A's competitive most of the time.
I agree with you too. Correct. Yep.
They keep young arms. They don't get rid of them. They don't
That's
get
why
rid of
I hate
young
the Mets
arms.
don't win the division again this year. Spend that money. Not that the Braves are a poor ball club, but I would love to see the Braves beat them again.
Yeah, I don't think the Mets are going. I don't think that those moves are going to work for them. I really don't.
I'll say it this way: I don't think they're going to win more games this year. They might win the division, but they're not going to win more games. I don't think they've improved. If anything, they might have got worse. Really.
I think the Phillies are a lot better because their bullpen had to get better.
Yeah.
Their bullpen sucked.
Yeah.
And now they've got 2 closers. They got the one Kimbrel.
Well, even if the only thing they do is improve the first half of the year, they've been
Right. And they were able to make it to the World Series last year. If they can win 90 middle 90s, 93, 4, 5, they'll be in the playoffs. And then who knows what they can do if they get their whole batting lineup healthy. But it's all Castellanos has got to perform. If he don't perform, they screwed. He's got to.
Yeah, nothing against them, but that's what irritated me last year. And I hate the Dodgers and I hate the Giants and all, but when you win 100 and some games and can't even make it to your league championship, that's sad. It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
It is sad. Like saying I wasn't mad at one bit because I do not like them, but that's ridiculous. You play
That
100, and again,
that's
if
the
they didn't
thing.
play 162 games, I wouldn't be near as mad. Why in the hell are you playing 162 games and everybody makes the playoffs? Cut that season shorter. At the most, you should play in is 100 at the most, and that way you can get baseball done before freaking October ends.
See, right now, I think right now they should already be playing regular season right here this early in
But you can
March.
still get bad
I mean,
weather.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
March or something. But the
yeah.
thing is,
But at
what
least
they
it's the
did,
beginning of the year. It's not
well,
the most
right.
important
But
time of the year.
why not do this though? The teams that are north of the Mason-Dixon line and outside, let's send them on a 3 week road trip to start the season. We'll send them around. Let them do their West Coast trip. Then come summertime up north, up there where it don't get 120 damn degrees like it does in Miami. Let somebody go up there and play. Let them have a 20 game a 20
Owners
game
don't want that,
homestand. I know they don't
but
want
I
that.
agree with you. But yeah, the owners ain't
The
going to
the,
go for
own-
that.
the owners of the teams up there like it. The teams in their division don't like him having a 20 game homestand.
Mm.
No, because what if they go on a road trip? Let's say it's a 22 game road trip to start the season. Let's say they go 14-8, and then they come home. They are primed and ready.
Yeah, but I say the owners of those teams also say, what if we go 8-14,
Oh no,
and
they want it.
before
See,
the season starts, we're already done.
the Tigers owner wants it. The Tigers ownership wants it. They're like, hell yeah, we want to do that. We don't want to have no. They don't want to have 5 games hanging over their head at All Star break. Snow, rain, all that shit. They all for it. Now I don't know about Milwaukee. Milwaukee, they indoors though.
They got an indoor stadium. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Tigers, I know their ownership wants it. They want it. They're like, we're primed
Well, I
and
mean,
ready.
around here, you can get a bunch of rainouts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
down
more
this
out.
East Coast.
Yeah, you more apt to get a rain out to come late, May, June, July though than you are now. Well, we're supposed to get some big rain Friday. They're saying
Yeah, so are we.
huge rain, man. We're supposed to get a big ass rain.
As long as it's rain, I don't care.
Thunderstorms. Yeah. Yeah.
This has been a great winter. I have no complaints.
No, we haven't had any snow, and I don't think we're going to.
We had an inch or so once. That's about it.
We ain't had nothing. We had a thing.
It's been windy here this winter, but it hasn't been that cold, so the wind really hasn't been that bad, thank God. If it was cold, it would have been a miserable, windy, cold winter, but it hasn't been bad.
Well,
What's your
Truthfully,
what's your, what's your temperature up at now, Dwayne?
it was like 56 when I came home.
67 here,
Yeah.
Bob. What'd you say, Bob?
it's now it's 68,
And then Keith said it was
70
Yeah, our
something.
coldest week was
75 or
between
something.
Christmas and New Year's. After that, it hasn't been bad.
Now
It got
Christmas and
down
New
in
Year's
single
is bad.
digits that
Yeah.
week.
Well, they said that on the news tonight they said February down here was the second warmest in history.
Hey,
Larry's here.
Larry.
Hi,
What's up,
Larry.
Larry?
Yeah, our coldest day this year's been Christmas
Okay.
Eve.
What's up, Tim?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not much. How are you?
Yeah.
Eating bottle caps.
What
Am I gonna
flavor?
be slow as dirt tonight?
Any of them. All
You
of
like
them's
root
left
beer?
over. They ain't my favorite dish, but I'll eat them. Do you like them?
I like root beer.
I like your other flavors better.
I don't even really remember what they taste like. It's been so long since I had them.
They got
Sweet,
good flavor.
like a sweet tart kind
Yeah.
of off sweet
Yeah.
tart. That's all.
Most of them taste like they say. Like I say, I always thought they had good flavor.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry. Tim was buffering a little bit there.
Yeah.
I watched yesterday's game with the Phillies. They was playing the Pirates. They jumped on to a 5 or 6-0 lead. They held on for 8-2 win.
Held on. Okay. Held on.
That's what you say when you used to have our bullpen. 8-2 was a hot. They hanging on because now we know the water. You know the roof's fixing to cave in any moment now.
I was watching a replay of that Boston game, and that batter he really wasn't dicking around, but he had to kind of jog up to the freaking,
Plate.
yeah, did you see it?
Yeah.
He had about 12 seconds. He had to jog up there and get set before the 8 seconds came up. He was laughing. Of course, it's spring training. You can laugh now. Later in the season, you ain't going to be laughing.
Yeah. That happens in the regular season. You'll be riding the pine.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I mean,
Guy at work was telling me that it might have been that Pittsburgh game. Did you see it, Rob, where they had a foul ball and it took the third baseman a good bit of time to get back on the field, and the pitcher was practically throwing the ball and he wasn't even out of foul territory yet?
Oh, he was leaning over the edge when he was trying to catch a ball in the stands, and he was walking, trolling back. He had to get in a full-size run for 3 seconds to get
What a
right.
guy at work was telling me.
Yeah, he just did get back on the grass. He won't even in it. He was in outfield grass when he threw it.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
Which if he wouldn't have had 1 foot in play, it would have been called an illegal pitch and have been an actual ball. Did you know that? Yeah.
My whole thing though with that crap is if I'm in the stands, that umpire's got to give
extra 5 seconds, 10
Yeah,
seconds.
he can't throw that ball back to that pitcher right away.
No.
He's got to be smart enough to give him
he's
time.
okay. He's got to make sure he turns around and he's okay. I'm with you.
Go dust off home plate, talk to the catcher or something.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
just like when
you don't want them changing the rule that if that happens, I throw it to the pitcher, we don't start the clock. You gotta keep the rules the same.
Just like
there's got to be like a ready for play to
Right.
Yeah.
Just like
throw the ball back to the pitcher.
Just like when the foul ball hits a catch and the catcher goes, "Ow, motherfucker!"
That's what we was talking at work. If that happens, and my third baseman's over there, if I'm the catcher and it fouls off that umpire, I'm firing that ball back to the pitcher, and that umpire better be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of doing that.
Did you see though today that the Orioles and the Pirates wanted to play the bottom of the 9th, even though the game was already over, and the umpires left.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
It was like,
it's understood rule from 20, 30 years ago. If a catcher gets hurt and goes, ouch, the umpire, he doesn't even go for the ball. He starts walking out there to the mound. Then he starts to reach for a ball, and he's trying to get you to look at him instead of looking at the catcher in case he's grabbing his junk or whatever he's grabbing at. And then he'll go out there and he'll hand the ball to the pitcher and just, how's the weather? How's your wife doing? Whatever. All right. And he'll look back and he'll even ask your pitcher, let me know when your catcher's ready, and all this kind of stuff. And they even allow. That's when they don't even care if the first baseman and third baseman come to the mound. They won't count that as a trip.
Do they still have the spring training rule where you only have like a certain number of batters can bat an inning or something like that? Or they
not
now six trips to the mound is still going. All
but
that
now
stuff.
you can score 11 runs in an inning.
Yeah, they did something a little year or so ago where they limited something.
I mean, the managers might say that hey, I'm running out of pitchers. Can you take the field? I mean, but there's no hard, fast rule.
No.
Like I say, I might just be a gentleman's agreement that, yeah, we'll take the field. We're up 11-0. We need to see some pitchers, and you need to get some batters in there.
Right.
Just like you were saying about that bottom of the inning, a lot of times they'll do that. Or they'll do it the other way around. It's a blowout, and they're like, we got everybody in the lineup. We want it to you good. And they'll walk off the field and say, the hell with it.
Anybody watch Allen's football game today? I'm not gonna
Watched
give
it at work.
Today is
Yeah, I didn't do to give. I ain't gonna give it away, but I tell you, it was totally different, wasn't it, Dwayne?
Yeah, it was the first game that he's had a game going into the fourth quarter in a while.
Yeah.
Most of them's been blowouts.
Most of them have been blowouts.
Yeah, this was actually a good game.
Yeah,
Last one I saw with the Giants were beating the Redskins pretty bad.
Then the next one was pretty bad too. Yeah, he had 2 blowouts. That's the only problem with doing that fourth quarter stuff. You don't know what it's going to be until you get there.
It's 41-3. It ain't a lot to watch. Is it?
Yeah, but yeah, this was a good game.
I wonder if there's anything in like any of those football games where if you're getting blown out, like could there be like a frustration factor increases by whatever to possibly get more personal foul calls? No, I'm not kidding. Like there should be something where that, because more shit like that happens at the end of a football game.
Well, just like a hockey game, you get down 6-0. You're in the third period, and you're on the first night of a back-to-back. Oh yeah. Trust me, that stick in your hand. You ready to use it for a fork for a motherfucker before the night's over with. Hell yeah.
When hockey teams get up like by 4 or 5 runs, they usually start putting just their fighters in the game.
You can't. It's the same 20 players playing the entire game.
Mm-mm. They
made double shift. Some of the third
you made double
liners.
Right. Your fourth line comes in there and plays a lot more, but your first line still got to come in there and relieve them some. And that's when all hell breaks loose. You got your first line in there, and then what happens? That road team
come out.
The road team comes in there and brings their fourth line, and then the thing of it is,
they're heavy out there.
right? Happy hour starts, and then it's on like ham on them, and you can't do shit.
Or as Rich Eisen used to always say on SportsCenter, and we're playing the feud.
Yeah.
Is that when Harold Snaps would come out on the ice?
Every damn time. He'd get out there along with Scott Stevens and about 3 other goons. And the
George, if you smell what LaRock is cooking, would come out.
And then the first thing you do, you try to grab the other team's number 1 center, and you just make damn sure he can't get to the bench before you grab him. And then it's on. You grab him by the shirt, you drop his gloves, and then you start beating his ass. It don't matter who. Then you better believe a lineman or another guy from the other team, if you beating their best player up, he's going to come in there and be third man in. Then that's when you most time going to have 10 on 10, and you may even see goalies going at it before it's over with. Oh, yeah.
What do the referees think at that point?
Oh, the referees are powerless to do anything unless they start handing out game misconducts.
God help me is what they're thinking. That you see, because when I played, it won't but 2 linesmen and a referee. Now there's 2 refs and 2 linesmen. It's 4 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now one referee is told not. He's supposed to get in between the 2 benches. And he's just got to make damn sure there's nobody comes off. Anybody comes off that bench, that's a 20-game suspension right there.
Yep. Third man on gets you at least a 2-game suspension now.
Yeah, but if you come off the bench, that's 20 games. You don't do that shit in the playoffs. And right before the playoff time, that's when you want to do this shit. You losing 5-0. You know you're gonna catch a chewing in about 3 minutes. If you got 3 minutes left in the second period. Oh yeah, it ain't nothing like just grabbing the first person you see and start the feud. Like he said, you just you drop your glove and slap a taste at his mouth before he even knows what he's doing. He don't have to know where he's coming from, and then you just start fighting. Yep. And then it's on. You grab somebody, and then all they're doing is praying that one of their guys can get off the ice. And if he can get off the ice and somebody else gets on and makes a legal change before the fight actually gets stopped and they stop and play, you might have a goon or 2 of your own out there. But if not, it ain't good. So that's why, like like Tim said, if you up 5-0 and it's 2 or 3 minutes left to go in the second period, the first line, all they want to hear is, half a shift, 20 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. You just have that long enough, skate around the ice half the time and back, and you want to get back. You want to get your ass back. It's called saving yourself because they know somebody is going to be laying some teeth out tonight. Well, it's which team we don't know, but somebody's going to be donating.
Can you imagine if Dick Butkus had been a hockey player? He'd have probably been one of those goons out there.
He wouldn't be a hockey player. He'd be the Dustin Bufflin version of a hockey player.
Yeah, Dustin Bufflin played.
For those out there that don't know who Dustin Bufflin was, he was actually a good player, a key contributor to a couple of those Blackhawks Stanley Cup teams.
Yeah.
But he at one point, I read that he was at $3 bills.
Come here.
300 pounds playing hockey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big dude.
Yeah. How tall?
But he was probably 5'11", 6 foot. He wasn't a real big dude. But I mean, he wasn't real tall. But he wasn't no enforcer either, though.
He was a legit defenseman.
Yeah, he was legit. Just like Dino Chara.
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'7", 6'8", whatever he was.
Right.
Yeah. Had hands on him about twice the size of mine.
Yeah, in fact, he used the. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it don't do you a damn bit of good if somebody can throw 3 to your 1. Though I seen him get laid. I seen him get laid on his ass. You damn right I am.
In fact, he used the longest stick, like from butt to heel. That's allowable under the NHL rules.
Right. It was legal for him to do it because he didn't want to bend down to shoot. But yeah, I've seen him get his ass handed to him more than one damn time. Damn straight.
Yeah. So unfortunately, the Blue Jackets Sabres is a ESPN plus Hulu.
Brent Burns, and all you got to do is look at that son of a bitch. He got the what do you call it? Smile, the
hockey player smile.
Oh yeah, he got 4 missing here, and he got 2 missing here.
Yep.
And he's a big
Certainly
dude. He's probably 6'2", and I've seen him get in a fight with Char and lay him. I've seen him had to come out there and bring the gurney out there and get him up. Yeah.
What's up, Michael?
Good evening, everybody.
Char was a big dude,
Mike?
but Char was.
Hey, Michael.
Another day, another bunch of rookies to go through.
Is there a penalty for knocking your own net off of the little peg?
Yeah. Delay a game. Yeah, 2 minutes.
But I mean, what if the other team is close to scoring and you just knock it off?
Delay a game. If they
That could be a penalty shot, actually, couldn't it?
It can be
so.
if they've got what they call it, going to the net when nobody's in your way.
It's empty net, yeah.
No, not empty net, but when you've got
breakaway,
kind of like a breakaway, and it's nobody that's unimpeded to the net. That's right.
Yeah.
You unimpeded to the net, and then you write down. Oh yeah, I've seen goaltenders do it, Keith. I've seen goaltenders stick a skate up there and kind of knock it off. They've gotten by with it a time or two, but more apt than not, they'll call one of two things. More often than not, they'll just give them a 2-minute penalty. But if it's a clear breakaway and unimpeded to the net, they will give them a penalty shot then.
Yeah, I mean,
which the worst part is that you'd almost, at some points, you'd almost rather have them take the penalty shot they're only successful about 15% of the time.
And the thing of it is, it's certain person has to take it. You can't give it to your leading scorer or something like that. Whoever the person was that was coming to the net gets that penalty shot. And a lot of times, coaches would a whole lot rather have the goaltender only worried about that one player. And like he said, they may score even 25% of the time you still butt off than you are if he's worried about him maybe passing it to somebody or doing
Yeah, a one timer from a quick
all
pass,
hell's breaking.
bang.
Yeah, because you got 11 other players all over the ice, and you just don't know where everybody's at. So a lot of times, they'd a whole lot rather just see you just knocking net off its boards and be like, "Oh, penalty shot, yeah, penalty shot." But if you stop it, then chances are it's going to kind of turn the momentum around to your team. So it's good.
I have actually seen a penalty shot goal in person.
Huh?
And I've actually seen a penalty shot goal in person.
Oh, have you?
Jake Voracek, round one with the Blue Jackets in 2010.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, scored a penalty shot goal in a game. No, for the Blue Jackets.
Oh, Voracek was with the Blue Jackets, yeah.
Is that me?
Twice. He got drafted by him in 07. In the same draft that relevant news today, Patrick Kane. I went to that draft
Going
in 07
going
because
to
it
get
was in
traded
Columbus.
getting traded to the Rangers.
Yep, and a 3-team deal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all I know is the big baseball news of the day so far is Gavin Lux of the Dodgers.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
Out for
Oh,
the
you
torn
saw it?
ACL, done for the
I
year.
haven't seen the play, but I want to see it. Yeah, he was
He was
turning.
running to third, trying to get out of the way, threw the ball near his head, and he was trying to duck, landed awkwardly, twisted his knee.
Yeah. Where's Ace? Where's ACL?
Was he
Yeah,
a-
and bunch of other twisted ankle, ACL, and
Musgrove has got
ML. Yeah, he did a good job
done.
on it. Yeah, out for the year.
He's done. Yep. Good second, a semi-good second baseman off the board.
Well, they're going to have him at shortstop to take over for Trey Turner.
Correct.
Whoops.
Yeah, now they're going.
Looks like Chris Taylor better learn how to play shortstop.
I was just going to ask, do they still have him, Chris Taylor? He's
Yeah,
been a
he's still
pretty
there.
utility player for him.
I believe
see
they
what
do,
they
yeah.
say. Oh no! What they're gonna do is they got
They're going to put
they're gonna
Rios
move
to short.
They want to move Vargas to second, and Rojas at short,
Right.
and Taylor's still on the bench.
Musgrove out a month by the Padres.
Who do the
Oh,
Dodgers
is he?
have at third base now?
Yes.
Muncie.
Well, Max Muncy.
Third base would be. Let me see what my thing says. Yeah, Muncie. That's correct, Wayne. Very good. Yes, right on point. Oh, Musgrove's out for a month.
Yep. There you go. And there's one player that bowed out of the World Baseball Classic with an injury.
Yeah, catcher Suzuka.
Yeah. Say Suzuki. Yeah, that's right. Yep. The Cubs catcher.
Abdomen or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's an outfielder. Say
Say Suzuki. Yeah, he's an outfielder.
Yeah. He's an outfielder. Okay. So he's not the. He's no relation to Kurt or Ichiro.
No. But they had video of Ichiro throwing pitches in Cubs camp, in a Mariners camp. Because he works for the Mariners.
Who does?
Ichiro.
Okay.
And he's throwing pitches in batting practice.
Sandy Koufax used to do that for a while, didn't he? After he retired.
I'm sure they did. Yeah, Dodge down back then.
Siva did it. Siva did it for a while too. After he
Yeah,
retired,
but Suzuki's an outfielder. That's even better.
Well, it's him throwing freaking batting practice.
right,
It's not
right.
like he's
It
putting out.
ain't him throwing Nolan Ryan shit, man.
No.
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 That's what they're saying now with this pitch clock. These fireballers, they got to get ready in a hurry. So you might not see as many.
You should.
100
Get the
pitches.
ball, get back on the mound, get your sign, and get the ball to home plate.
Right. Right. There was a double violation yesterday. That the pitcher
I'd love to
wasn't ready.
see.
Huh?
Go ahead, Michael.
there was a pitcher that wasn't ready in time, and the batter wasn't ready in time.
Yeah.
So, they
So what is
called
it?
So it's a ball and a strike.
Bring the strike.
They're
All right,
gonna
so well, no, hold up.
Okay.
All right, so what happens if it's a 3-2 count and there's a double violation? Does it just go back to full?
Strike would be
Strike
No, I'm not kidding.
They,
The
it was
strike would be
the
first.
Braves on Saturday. The
Right,
Braves
because the ball.
No,
Okay,
but if
yeah,
it's
I
a
think the
ball and a
ball
strike on the
Strike
same.
could be a walk and a hit, a walk and a strikeout. Yeah, you
I
can't
think
do
the ball
both.
would be first because the batter could. The batter has strike would be first because the batter has to be ready in 8
Strike is at
seconds. So
8
the pitcher
seconds.
still has 8 seconds to throw the ball. So the violation.
Yeah,
would
so
first
the
be
strike
batter.
would take precedence, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how I would
All
look at it, Tim. I might be wrong, but to me the strike would happen 8 seconds before the
It's-
pitch.
I do like those bases.
Right. I
Yeah,
remember
but
Tabletop Earl had a game that.
They're not going with that base on the outside though, like they were
No,
talking about doing.
They
That-
should.
yeah,
That's all they
yeah.
needed to do. They didn't need to make the
Seems
bases
like
bigger.
after the
They just
strike,
needed that ghost
they
space down at
restart
first
the clock,
base.
though, and then,
That way you can
and then,
run out,
you know, if the
run
hitter
within
stayed
the
in there,
baseline.
Yeah, but when
Baseline's in
it's,
foul territory.
when it's 18
Stupid.
square, I can't. I don't have to. I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
What's
You can
that?
See it with adding an extra.
Wait, what
base.
you mean the fact that when the first baseman throws to the pitcher covering and the pitcher takes a bad route to first base?
Well, even
Yeah,
a
that'll
first
happen
baseman.
anytime.
It could
Sometimes
happen.
a first
but-
baseman running over there trying to step on the bag at the
Yeah.
same time the runner is dangerous. And if
Yeah.
they all they needed was that ghost base like you have in softball that's in foul territory, that would have solved it.
And
The ghost base.
right, and what they're gonna do in college softball next year? I heard they're gonna do it. I think college baseball's gonna do it.
What's
Let's
that?
say, all right. Let's say the catcher misses the ball
Okay.
on a third strike.
Mhm.
If and they're thinking about having two bases like that. In
Oh,
softball, they already do. In softball,
Exactly.
they already
Yeah,
do.
Softball,
softball
they
they do.
All right. So what's going to be the rule is this: wherever the catcher's feet are at, if they're in play, that first baseman must use the base on the inside, and they can't impede the runner's run.
Right.
Now, let's say the ball goes between our legs and goes back to the backstop and bounces right back to them. The first baseman must be on the outer base with a foot on the outside, and they must throw the ball where it doesn't impede the runner. So you can't be throwing it in front of the runner. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They're saying then, and it's up to the first base coach to tell the runner, you've got the inside base, you got the outside base, whatever, and they'll allow for them to run in the inside then to do that, which I like that rule a little bit. I kind of like
I do
it
too,
because
but you know what? You know what, Rob? As an umpire, I would say it's a judgment call.
well,
and
the thing is, if they tell them ahead of time at the beginning of the season that if the ball is in, if wherever the catcher's feet are at, that's where the first baseman better be. She's got to adjust, or he's got to adjust. Well, it's first base,
All right,
you
well,
know, college baseball.
I still say
They've got 50 feet something before it's 60 feet. But it's women's softball 75 now. Now I think it's still 60.
it's still 60.
Yeah.
They're thinking about moving it back, and I hope
Yeah,
they
I've
do.
heard.
I
I've
wish-
heard about that.
Yeah, they need to move the women's softball
What's,
and little league field both back because double and triples out of the. I mean, you don't even see them no more. They hit it
Oh,
off
I
the
know.
fence and they throw it second, get them out.
No.
I had a couple of doubles or triples in Little League.
Do what?
Or on a shorter field. I had a couple doubles and triples, but not
Yeah,
anymore.
but-
Yeah. With the
Yeah.
fact that they
But
get a
if
couple
they-
further,
If
yeah.
they backed it up 40 feet, let's say 40 feet, which would be great, because if you watch Little League World Series, I mean it's unheard of to clear a fence by 100 feet, and they do it.
Yeah.
They clear the fence.
Well,
by
there's the
100 feet.
one guy there's the one kid who went out to the opposite baseball field. He hit the ball so far.
Oh yeah. He hit it to the dirt on the other field. Yeah.
And it's a different type of bat they use these days.
Yeah.
It's not pure. It's not
Some
pure.
of them's two piece now. Have you
Yes.
have you seen that? Where
Oh,
they
yeah.
actually screw them together. And the thing is, with the
Mhm.
place where they screw them together at now, they've got that titanium inside it right there. So if they hit
Correct.
it within that seam of that bat,
Correct.
it's like, oh yeah,
I've seen
it's
All
like
right.
hitting the sweet. It's like hitting the sweet spot of a golf ball with a driver. Yeah, I
I
don't
would
care
say-
how. I don't care.
Oh.
I mean, I see 70-year-old men still hit the ball 265. and back when I started playing in my 20s, I couldn't hit it 265. Why? They don't make your ball the same, and they definitely don't make your clubs the same. Hell no.
Nope. Not at
No
all.
way.
That's
That's
why in Little
And
League
that's
they
why.
have restrictions.
That's why DeChambeau, muscled up as he is, can hit the ball 430. He can do it.
Mhm.
He always
Oh,
straight.
fuck.
Is that what I see
Sorry.
in front of me, Bob? Is that what I see in front of me?
What?
A Boyd? Oh, I thought I saw a Boyd. All right.
Boy.
Look like a Boyd.
A
The way
Boyd.
the sun is reflecting off your chair.
Well, the sun's
You thought,
they ain't no sun
you
here.
thought, hold on, you thought it was a what?
A parrot.
A Boyd. Oh,
A
a
Boyd.
Boyd.
Oh, a
okay.
bird. No, I ain't got
Yeah.
no bird.
Okay.
It's that New York
Okay.
bird. You know?
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess
we
my
had that-
eyesight's-
I'll be interpreter, guys.
With me, you have to
Boyd.
interpret.
Boyd.
The
Boyd,
Brooklyn bird.
tree,
Jerry.
shit, Kiwi. The number 2 is tree.
You folks didn't understand. Mike said bird, but
Yeah,
it was
bird.
Boyd.
Boyd. That's it. That's the
Three-
way we
Hey,
do
hey,
it.
do you remember, Rob? We still wash our clothes. Some of us.
Boyd.
We
Yeah,
want
but-
wash
Worse.
That's what
ourselves.
I say.
But I don't care.
Worse.
Even down
Yep.
south, bird is not 3 syllables down here.
Boyd is one syllable.
Then again, you're like Steve
Boyd.
Mongo McMichael saying athlete.
Oh,
Larry,
yeah,
Athlete.
Larry says,
that's why I
Mike's
say
drinking
Brooklyn.
that special tea.
Yeah, Mike drinking that special tea again.
You know, a book on language. I heard the wonderful news. Your wonderful backup quarterback is gone from the Commanders.
Lance, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. Gotta get
Yeah,
rid of him.
Wentz. He's just looking for a new team to destroy. Give me
Three of
Raiders,
them.
boys. Give him the Raiders. Give him the Raiders. They have a clear chance.
Oh, speaking of going back to penalty shots, somebody actually scored one tonight.
Oh, did
Oh,
they?
penalty shot. All
Tim
right.
Stutzla from the Senators.
Stutzla. Yeah, he's a rookie, ain't he?
All right, Tim.
Oh, Tim, I didn't mean to offend you by asking you that.
He's trying again.
Hey.
All right, guys. I'm going to leave for a second. I'm going to join you back on my laptop because my YouTube video got done uploaded, and I can get back on better quality. So
All right.
I'll be back.
All right.
All right.
And how was the race Sunday?
And you're asking
It
who?
wasn't bad.
Anybody?
The end of the race got boring. Bush dominated at the end of the race, but other than that, it was a good race.
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to find two teams again that'll play 0-0.
I was gonna say, I watched
Now they're predicting him to win about 5 or 6 races this year. Oh, he wins one race. Now they got him winning 5 or 6 already.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
see.
Wonderful.
They got him winning the championship.
There's
already.
Timmy's back.
Let me turn my
Oh,
other
there
light
you
on.
are.
Larry. Sorry, I sent you an invite a little bit ago.
They actually didn't boo him. That surprised me.
Wanted to-
Yeah,
I actually cheered his
they,
ass.
they like Childress. And anybody,
Well, they're out in
Associated with
California,
it.
so he's got a
Yeah.
lot of Vegas people out there too.
yeah.
We'll see what they do back here on the East Coast with him.
Well,
And
yeah,
give him
this week.
time. He'll say something stupid. He always does.
Well, next week they're in Vegas, so
Oh,
That's
I was
correct.
going to ask. This is in Vegas this week?
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets back to the East Coast. We'll see how much love they got for him.
Not much.
I don't think. I don't like him. He's a hell of a good driver, but he is an ass.
Well, there you go.
Is his brother still racing this year?
No.
No.
Uh, he's injured still.
And who does Joe Gibbs have this year?
You got
He's got his
Christopher Bale.
grandson.
Yeah, you got his grandson Ty Gibbs, and
Oh, okay.
he's got Denny
Benny
Hamlin.
Hamlin.
He's got Marvin.
Christopher Bell.
Okay.
Truex, Martin Truex Jr.
Oh, okay. I like him.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Uh-huh.
He's went through a lot with that
Girlfriend of his. Yeah, because they broke up.
Did they?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we broke up.
Kind of like MJF and his fiance.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so that promo was a little bit realism.
Yeah.
2 weeks till
And
selection.
she broke up with him in public. That was worse than all.
2 weeks till
Wow.
selection Sunday. That's all I.
They was out to eat. And she ended up.
Yeah, and also that the selection Sunday is spring forward, except for
Yes,
your
daylight
name's
savings
Anthony
time.
Brooks.
Yeah, I love it. It's gonna be
Anthony
good.
doesn't turn his clock at all.
Is the NCAA championship game on my birthday? I wonder.
April. I know it's early April. I think.
I'm just wondering.
Is your birthday the 7th?
No.
Third.
The Toyd.
Yep.
Let's see here. Yes, it is. If it's the third, they get the championship.
April number 3 is me. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Does
Yeah,
anybody
I'm-
think that there's any legitimate complaints when it comes to the tournament selection show? I mean, as far as like, oh, this team got snubbed, or oh, this team
Sure
got,
there.
oh, this
Oh, it
bracket,
always
oh,
happens.
this team's
Shit.
seeding is too low.
Shit,
Or,
yeah,
oh,
because the selection committee is people that work in different work for different
Universities.
conferences. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's a bunch of bullshit. To me, if you're gonna do it, why don't you do this? Get sports writers, if that's what you got to do, which they're gonna have a bias. But if you're gonna do it, why don't you do it on the 1 out of every 5 years? Meaning this, all right? Hawaii, Alaska, Maine, New Hampshire, 10 states. 10 different states have one representative. Then the next year, have a different 10 states. And have it limited to where you would only have two or three states from Big Ten country, 2 or 3 states from SEC, and 2 or
So
3.
you want 10 people to get rich.
10,
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
50 people can get
Take a
rich. I don't
bribe.
give a shit.
Man, I only have to pay off 10 people. Damn, that'd be easy.
Might be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be.
But let them sit in a room to themselves, and
Yeah, lock them up in Grapevine, top floor. That's where they
Yeah,
go.
unless you got a automatic seating thing, it don't matter how you do it. Somebody's getting screwed. Somebody's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
the benefit of it.
could have got a 1 or a 2.
well, when you got 68 teams, I look at it this way: if you're that damn low, it don't make a shit anyway.
Right. I mean,
That's the
you're
way
not
I
in
look at it.
to that
No,
field, and
it definitely ain't college football. That's for damn sure.
Tournaments all start. Actually, the first tournament starts
it's like half the schools. are in it.
Thursday. Thursday. The Patriot League starts Thursday.
Horizon League starts sometime because there's the kid.
Yeah, I think it's this weekend.
No, it's sometime this week because the kid from
Oh,
Detroit Mercy's trying to get Pete Maravich's record and needs 62 points to do it, and they're not sure he's going to play enough games to get it done.
Why his team is that bad?
They're an 8th seed in the Horizon League.
Oh, so that means they got to play. And how many in the Horizon? There are 8. There are 10.
Something like that, yeah.
10 or
So
12.
that means it would be 3-10, 4-9, 5th seed if they do it that way.
all the teams don't make a tournament no more, Mike.
Oh, I know. In the WAC,
Yeah.
well, in the Southland, when they have 12 teams, the top 8 make it, and the other four,
they're out
bye-bye.
completely. Yeah. Yeah.
But now I got to worry about the WAC, the Wacky Whack with ACU because they're playing. They got 2 free wins though. New Mexico State. You know, they had to give up their basketball program.
Oklahoma State and Baylor. I got them 2 teams playing here now. They're the 2 most promising teams that look like they're going to suck.
Oklahoma State dropped out of the 68
Football.
Oh, football.
Check out the defense. So I was like, okay, they got shut out the last time they played, so we give somebody else solid too, and that's Oklahoma State. So maybe they can shut them out. I want a 3-0 game. That's what I want.
I was going to say, what are you trying for? A nothing game or something?
Yeah, trying for it. The last time I tried for it, Baylor played Wisconsin, and Wisconsin beat them like 40-1, 40-3, or 40-0. Yeah, they shut them out. They did shut them out.
I had a shutout in my Super Bowl replay.
Yeah, I saw that.
I hadn't seen
The
that yet.
Ravens shut out the Giants, 26-0.
Yeah.
Almost had the kickoff return for a touchdown, just like in the real thing.
Baylor, Wisconsin, 23-0.
How did
Baylor got shut out. So
How did
let's
the
see if we
Bears
can-
score so many points in that game?
They had a
Right.
damn good offense that year. Damn good offense that year.
Yeah, but they had Grossman as a quarterback.
Prolific
Kevin Hester
offense,
was responsible for
undisciplined
one
and efficient. That prolific came up almost every role, and I think like only twice did the Sider guy say no.
Oh.
Yeah, they wasn't bad, and their defense was awesome. Staunch, stiff, aggressive, active, and undisciplined.
Right. Yeah, they thought freaking.
So,
And
So wait.
Indianapolis only had a mild defense. They couldn't stop shit.
Which is
If Peyton
interesting
couldn't
with
keep
Dwight
up with them, he was in
Freeney on the
trouble.
field.
What's that,
Dwayne.
Tim?
With Dwight Freeney, at least I thought they'd at least had something on there, but nope.
Yeah.
Dwayne, are you using the new version or using the old version?
The old one. That way it was consistent the whole way. Plus, I wasn't, with playing 57 games, I wasn't worried who scored and all that.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't going to take time to do all that. I've been getting games done within 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's real nice. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like you do 3 in about hour and 15 minutes, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not bad. Like I say, I'm not in love with not keeping stats, but a project like this, it's perfect. Otherwise, it would take me 2 years, you know? So,
Yeah. So how far are you in now?
43,
I think
42, 43.
43.
So almost there.
Or 42 at least.
42, yep. Yep.
so Rob, with you playing with all those dice, I kind of made a little trek out myself to the local game store and decided because hold on, let me see if I can get these on thing.
You can't fucking believe this. I mean, only Rob can do this bullshit.
These dice,
What you got, Tim?
these are my dice that I was using for the Indians replay.
Okay.
Well, guess what? They're not being banished because they're in a slump.
Oh,
Ah!
Did you throw them across the floor like ID?
oh, a triple.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Yeah,
wait
bullshit.
till you hear
Let's
my
not- hopefully
play-by-play
shut
on
out,
the
not-
video that I just
Second row.
uploaded.
What's that?
Wait. Let's just say this. I point out every slump in this video that I just, like, minutes ago, just got uploaded.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
it's
seen
live
it.
now?
Yeah, popped up on my phone.
Are
Yeah,
you
so
doing
now-
a premiere or you just downloaded the whole
No,
video?
Just,
Well, is
Stop
it
right
there
off.
goes the shutout?
Oh, that shutout was already done. It was already a 3-0 game. Now it's 7-3.
Okay.
First two
Oh.
damn.
Well, there you go.
and we
First
got-
team to 50 wins, I reckon.
What color? Oh, you like looking at colors too, right, Tim?
red. I got blue.
How'd you like
Oh,
that
these are
76
green.
season?
Well, that's about third on the queue because I got to get done with the Indian season. Then I'm going to do the playoffs for 07. And then I want to do Clemente 3000 / Pirates replay.
Oh, that's gonna be that. That ought to be good.
Then I'm actually thinking about doing a Reds and Indians replay for 76 because of course we know what the Reds did, but the Indians were actually over 576.
Cool.
They had a trivia this morning. I got one of the two right. The question was, what two major league teams have never produced a Cy Young Award winner? One's easy. One was easy. The other one's a pain in the butt.
Well, I'll guess one being the Texas Rangers.
That was the pain in the butt for me. That's correct.
Really?
Arizona.
Arizona. Chilling.
That's right. That's right. They have.
Have the Tampa Bay Rays gotten one?
Mm-hmm.
Snell.
No. Shields or
Archer, maybe.
No.
Come on, guys. It's the most logical answer.
Colorado.
Marlins.
Thank you.
Or Miami Marlins.
Colorado
It was
Rockies.
the Rockies.
Rockies. Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Because Alcantara won last year for the Marlins.
Alcantara, yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
The Rockies have never had anyone even come close to.
That was the
Being a
easy
Marlins.
one. The hard one I didn't think was the Rangers. I was
Well,
like,
you have to remember
Ubaldo
because
Jimenez didn't get it.
no,
no.
he would have been the closest. I think maybe he had
Yeah.
a second or a third place finish.
Yeah. But yeah, that
Larry,
was
Larry, what set are you getting? Is that Stratomatic?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Tim just got that one.
that's their new season is 76 that they released.
Yeah. He was third in the Cy Young Award in 2010 when he went 19.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Now, does Stratomatic card every player, Tim?
No.
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 I do have the app.
But you can get the app and get your extra
Yeah,
players.
I don't say
Oh, gotcha.
do, but
Just print them off.
Well, I usually
I seen what you did.
I didn't
Write
hear
them
it.
down.
no. It's okay, Michael. No, I usually cut out a little sheet of
Yeah,
paper.
I seen what you do, Tim.
Have the name, and if they come in the game, I'll point it at the camera at the laptop screen. Says if you need reference, here you
Right.
go.
hey Tim, would they send pitcher hitting cards too for like the new
They,
set?
they only do that for if you order the original, like you order the box and the cards.
Right.
Oh,
If you just order
Right.
the cards, you just get their card.
I don't think
I've
we're
never
going to
owned
need
Stratomatic. I've never played Stratomatic.
Oh,
No,
I
that-
used to live
that
near
was the
Stratomatic
80s.
headquarters.
Did you APA and Status Pro, but not
but you're
Stratomatic?
talking about the cards that are like numbered 1 through 8 or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, they now you have to probably get the set like when it comes out to get the, like say if you want the I'd love to have had the Mike Hampton like individual card in like 98, 99, 2000 or 2001.
That's one thing I like about the computer game is every pitcher has their own actual batting card with their name
Right.
on it.
Yeah, that's like 2018 has that. Like I had
Yeah.
my own Herman Marquez card because I got it like as that year came out.
Yeah.
But they're not going to have like for 76 having the individual pitcher hitting cards.
That's what I like about the inside pitch. They come out with some of the pitchers hitting cards.
Yeah.
Their own hitting cards.
Payoff pitch is good about that too.
That's one thing with History Maker Baseball. They have the hit batting traits for your pitchers too.
Yes, they do.
So, yeah, I got like I said, I got game 88.
Of course, APA does too with the pitchers.
Right, but the problem is that the for APA, yeah, you can play game in a half hour, 40 minutes.
That's what first game I ever bought was
But,
APA, 1984.
Gosh, they're expensive though.
They're expensive, and it doesn't seem like the depth is really there.
I don't like how, at least for the basic version, your
Yeah,
defense is rated based on like all your players together, kind of rated
Yep.
added together.
You can switch it even in the basic.
Yeah.
Say like a 25, you could do the second baseman rate, have the rating, and pick a fielding 1, 2, or 3, stuff like that. You can do that even in
Pick the
basic.
rating?
What's that?
You can pick the rating.
Yeah, like it's been years. I'm going to bring it back out as soon as March comes out. I'm going to get that digital diamond so I can
have
use it to keep score, and
Yep.
then I'm going to start playing it again. But the basic game, like a 25 is always to the second baseman. A 26 will always be to a shortstop. A 30 will always be to the center fielder. 31 will always be to the right fielder. So when that 30 comes up, there's a chart that says if an outfielder is a 3, he's a fielding 1. If he's a 2, he's a fielding 2. If he's a 1, he's a fielding 1. And you can use that for that particular position. Like say certain dice numbers are always to that position. Once you get to know the game, then you really don't have to look it up. All you got to know is what your fielder is. Like say in the basic game, you could do that. You don't need the master game to do that.
What game is that, Dwayne?
Appa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I say, I used to not hardly even need the board, especially with like bases empty or first base. You didn't need the boards once you played that game enough. You knew exactly what was going on. A 9 is a single to left field. An S runner is out at third, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you could zip through that game like Tim said. If I was playing that game without nobody around, I could play that game in like 15 minutes.
I can't wait till Digital Diamond comes out. It's supposed. When does it comes out? In March, right?
Sometime in March here, yeah. So
Good.
that's what I'm waiting on. I was going to get it now, but when it was that close to getting 11, I figured I might as well wait and get 11. Plus, my buddy I think is going to like it. It also comes out with Status Pro cards with it. My buddy loves Status Pro, so that's another reason I'm waiting to get it.
I play Status Pro also. I'm still.
Yeah, we played that a lot. He had Status Pro and I had Appa, so we'd switch back and forth.
My first baseball thing was called Big League Manager.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys ever heard of it, but
The way I got Appa was back then I had Sporting News sent to the house, and like say Braves fan,
yeah, I got Sporting News too. Yeah,
they had an ad in there, and they had Lamar Hoyt, 83 Cy Young winner, and of course Murphy was the most valuable player. So they had a pitcher and a batter's card, and I seen Murph on there, and you ordered back then they sent you a little nice pamphlet with each card in the mail before you bought the game so you could look at it. So that's how I ended up buying it.
oh,
Of course, they never did that in Sports Illustrated, which was the one that I got. And I think maybe if I got the Sporting News, it was probably, I'm going to date myself here, the Bookmobile.
Oh, yeah, we had a
okay.
bookmobile.
Yep, I had that growing up as a kid.
Yeah, we did too.
Yeah.
Larry's
Yeah,
playing 1982 Status Pro right now.
The Braves was good that year.
Yeah.
That's the year they lost to the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Halftime.
Along with my golf tournament, I'm setting up
That was the year the TBS came to Hagerstown.
an all Orioles season. Bet 20 Orioles seasons playing against.
What you
each other.
doing, Bob?
Huh?
What are you doing?
On inside pitch.
Uh-huh.
Setting up an all Orioles playoff thing.
Oh, they're going to play each other. Orioles
Yeah, like
against
20,
Orioles.
20 different seasons.
Cool.
Playing against-
Okay.
Oh, okay.
How far back are you going?
I'm still starting in 56 and then going up
Oh.
from there.
When did they come to Baltimore? 54?
54, but inside pitch only has it 56 on.
Gotcha.
They don't have 54. I'm
Yeah.
setting that up too, along with my.
I'm done playing that game. I want a half, and I want two.
Are you done with playing?
All I'm gonna play 17-10 halftime. Ain't gonna score no more.
Yeah, 54. That was a pretty good Cleveland Indians team that year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real good.
I
one.
watched a very interesting biography on the St. Louis Browns.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it was on PBS, and I just happened to just
How old
sit
is it?
around. I'm sorry.
How old of a documentary was it?
Well, it covered their whole franchise.
No, I'm saying
Well,
how long
when-
ago did they make
No,
it?
but when I don't know. I never
I'll
double
try to find
I never double checked the date, but it was. I would say I watched it a good 6 months ago. It was on PBS.
Oh, okay.
And
Larry
And-
said the tribe only won 111 in 1954. Yeah.
Right. That was the, and then of course the host of Willie Mays.
Yes,
HBO's got a good documentary
But
on
they,
Bill
did they
Russell.
win the World Series that year, though?
But no, they got swept.
That's what I thought.
'Cause
What does
Dusty
HBO
Rhodes hit a
what does
frickin'
HBO have?
300-foot home run.
They got a two-part documentary on Bill Russell. Very good.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
boy,
very
he was
good
a great.
documentary.
He was a great center.
I think he was the best basketball player of all time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, 11
Nothing wrong with that.
championships made his team much better. Without him, I'm not saying they don't win championships, but they don't win 11.
I just like. I know he's older, and I like his philosophy when he talked. He
Well,
was
passed
really
away
a good.
now.
I know he was a very good speaker.
Yes,
I
he
like
was.
the- you know, he knew what he was.
Did you ever see the commercial? He's trying to sell insurance. He's sitting behind a desk, and he's supposed to throw the basketball up without seeing, and he's supposed to miss, and then he's supposed to look in the camera and say, "But you can't miss with such and such insurance." So he throws the ball up,
And he makes
and
it.
he makes it, and he says, "I can't miss, and then he says, "With such and such insurance."
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't miss. Even when he was supposed to be out there showing, I forget, it was, I mean, he wasn't ancient then. He probably was in his 50s or 60s, how not to shoot a free throw at Boston practice, and he's still making them. Like I said, he says, I can't miss. It's just not my nature to miss.
Yeah. And now I listened to the scores. Boy, there are still a lot of high scoring games these days in the NBA.
That's because there's no defense.
Oh,
Yes.
and there's more 3-pointers being shot.
Exactly.
That's it. Yep.
Are they going to
you have an average of 15 shots in the paint taken in a game. You think about that. That's a little more. That's not quite even 4 in a quarter.
Right.
Just shots. That don't mean they're gonna make them.
Right.
But yeah, 8 feet in no more. It's just you either dunk or either you pass it back out to somebody for 30-foot.
Yeah.
Aren't
Yeah.
teams averaging like 35 3-point shots a game or something?
It's ridiculous like that.
It's
yeah.
crazy.
And then there
It's
are more
crazy.
players getting 40 points in a game than ever before.
50
Yeah.
points now, even per
Yeah,
game.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, 50. What was it? Some guy had 70 the other night.
71. I
Time
believe.
in 40 minutes, he had 70 points.
Yeah.
40.
70, scored 71. Yep.
It took Donovan Mitchell double overtime to get that many for the Cavs.
Yeah.
Well, but for the Hornets, Carmelo Ball broke his ankle the other night.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah.
It's time for his daddy to go out here and find him a new team.
Get him a
I ain't
new
heard nothing from that loudmouth bastard in about 6 months.
Right, because nobody will interview him now because he's got nothing relevant to say.
Yeah.
They don't need him for a soundbite anymore.
Yeah.
So, Bob, what do you think of you're an Orioles fan, right?
Yes.
What do you think of their chances this year? Are they in the
50-50.
bottom 2?
No, they're not going to be in the bottom 2.
No, I don't either.
I think they'll be maybe 3rd.
I think the people's jinxing them, Bob. I think they're going to fall off the face of the earth because everybody's bragging them up. Last year, they were supposed to lose 100 games,
Well, I don't know how.
and they did well. I'm not saying they're going to lose 100 games, but I
Yeah.
think something's going to happen, and they're not going to play as
I can't
well.
see him going 500 this year.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
the
see
Orioles
him
not go 500?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think they'll at least go
Remember,
5.
they're all
They're
going to.
pitching- I know
But,
they're pitching.
Remember last year they were picked to win 63 games,
They wasn't
And how
even
many
picked to
they
win
win?
that.
and
87, I think.
they won 86,
Yeah.
87. Yeah.
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 And
Yeah, I think they'll be hard pressed to duplicate last year.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
they
saying
haven't
they'll lose
dropped-
100, but I look for them to be in the 70 to 80 range.
I
Yeah.
They're
like
having
that
problems.
Rushman kid, the catcher, Rushman.
Yeah,
But I give them credit for not trading anybody last year,
and they didn't
Yeah.
trade anybody
trying to make the
away.
playoffs. I thought that was smart.
Yeah.
They
Well,
wasn't
they
going
didn't-
nowhere in the playoffs
No, they
anyway.
traded
Well,
one
they
player.
They
They traded one player,
No, they traded,
Mancini.
Mancini.
Mancini,
That's right.
Yeah, I'm saying that they didn't trade their young players to get somebody.
Right.
Oh, no.
Mancini.
Oh, no,
Mancini
no,
was
no.
that was the
They
right
would've never
move
done
all the
that.
way across
Oh,
the
heck
board.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
they
think
traded that,
they're doing a well job trying to build a decent team.
Yeah. What they also traded that the closer Lopez. He went to Minnesota.
Yes, that was a good trade too. That's correct,
Yes,
Bob.
that wasn't a bad trade.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Then
But
you
they
got-
didn't do much in during the winter at all. You know,
No, they
they made-
didn't.
made a few.
Yeah, they got a bunch of
signings.
young kids that they're counting on. Like I
Mhm.
said,
Yeah.
if they,
That's about it.
Yep.
I did
Yeah.
I did a video. It's been a little over a year ago. Right before the 49ers picked up Trey Lance, and I said something about they just before the draft they moved up to the number 3 pick. I said if they take Trey Lance, they're the biggest dumbasses in the world. I got burned over the coals by 49ers fans. He might be the next Joe Montana. And I'll do that video now.
By the way, I've got an interesting dilemma on my hands here.
What's
So I'm
that?
using the hyper fast scoring, and usually they give a number on the side. I checked both. I'll have to make sure that I didn't miscopy this, but I think they fudged one of these. No, they don't have a number next to it.
Is that the system that RJL uses?
No, he uses
Something from a different
Fast something. It's called fast something.
yeah. There's no numbers next to it, so I'm like, they played the game. Unless that was a continuation. Let me see if that was on a continuation of a game.
Anybody bought anything off of IDJ?
I was thinking about buying your favorite game off of him,
What's that?
Epic
Hawk
football.
and Blast. See if I could get it cheaper than what I could from Play,
Yeah,
just to have it.
I got you.
But I'm willing to bet he ain't selling it for less than what he paid for it.
He ain't gonna sell for less than $40.
No.
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 And then he's
And I
done
might as
said-
well pay. I might as well get it from Play.com.
Then he said
No
then
shipping.
He, said,
He wants me to pay the shipping
20.
too.
He said 20 is for shipping, so he done say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
So
get
nice.
cheaper through Play because
I mean, I give him the $40-some if he's got 3 or 4 seasons.
Seasons of different
Yeah.
teams and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him the full price of the game plus the shipping if he's going to give me seasons for free.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So,
with just
All
the
right, so that-
game, no, it's not worth it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm paying what he paid for the game plus the shipping, I get free shipping. Well, I get free shipping from Play if I spend more than $49.
$49.
And I haven't gotten the Red, White, and Blue 2022 season yet, so
You have
that's why I'm holding off because they're coming out with an all-time great. I don't know how much he's going to charge for that. And then the old-time great, you might be interested in this. I don't think you have them, do you? With History
Which-
Maker Golf, all-time
What's that?
greats.
Yes, I do.
I'm talking to Rob.
no.
You might want to get this. It's coming out with an all-time great, and they're supposed to be in color and all, so it
Oh,
should really
really?
look good.
Yeah, I'm right now. Mostly, I'm playing inside the cup. I like
Are
it
you?
the best.
I need to
like
order
it
that
the-
yet.
I like it the best. Yeah. Shot
I
by
keep
shot.
saying it, and I
that's
haven't
my
ordered it.
favorite. Yeah.
so I think I've got a thing for it. So the pitching matchup is actually an Orioles game that was unscored. It's Eric Bedard, which was
Okay.
Right.
he's a really good pitcher for the Orioles.
Yeah, lefty.
Expect.
How's
Again,
this system work, Tim?
Brandon McCarthy. Okay, so what happens is they probably take into effect the score. There's a 3-digit number. So like, okay, so I'll give one game. So it's the White Sox and the Twins. The number beside it is 616. So you roll 3 dice, and if it's any number that's up to 616, the home team wins. If it's higher than 616, the visiting teams win.
Oh, so it's win or loss, no score.
No score.
Gotcha.
Yep. So I think because Bedard being a little bit of an ace, and because the fact that Houston was terrible, I'm going to put it at like a 4-3-3. Maybe give.
I was noticing the other day, I got YouTube TV, and they just all of a sudden lost their agreement with MLB TV. So the channel's not in the guide anymore.
Yep.
Who did?
YouTube TV.
But you heard what they did. But you heard what they did get. Season ticket.
Season ticket, yeah.
Mariota going back to the Eagles.
Oh, is he going to
Yeah.
the Eagles?
Let Minshew, they can't unload him quick enough.
All right. I'm still wondering what the Giants are going to do with Daniel Jones.
All I can say is if they pay him $52 million, they're the dumbest son of bitches on earth.
I know.
Hey, Mike, I see that game day is going to be going to Duke this week. I think it's this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
For the basketball thing.
Yeah. Oh, that should be great with Billis. Jay Billis there. Oh God, that should be. Oh Lord, look at that.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, right. He's playing with him. Chandler's a nut anyway.
We
He'll
got
hold
a
it,
big,
watch it.
We have our big roundup this week. The largest roundup in the world, the Sweetwater Rattlesnake Roundup.
Oh,
I've been there.
I've seen that on something. They did a documentary or something on that.
Oh yeah,
2
3 days.
Mhm.
Thursday night they have the parade and they bring in the snakes. Friday and Saturday is all the fun.
oh my!
If you say so.
Yeah, I went once. I had a good time. I pet a live rattlesnake. It was great.
You rounded them up?
Huh?
You went and rounded them up?
You went rounding
No,
them up.
I just pet it.
I thought you meant you was out there rounding them up. I'm like, you're
No.
crazier than I thought. Jesus.
Oh no, I was petting. This guy had a rattlesnake, and he said, and he was letting the kids pet him, and I said, "Let me." And he's smooth as silk. That's what it is. And he didn't have that hissing rattle where you get threatened to get bit. No, he was really cool. It was white and orange. I forget how big, how long he was, but it was there. But that's the big thing. Sweetwater's Rattlesnake Roundup.
How far is it from you?
45 minutes.
Cool.
I ain't seen my brother's snake lately. I ought to get a picture of it.
Your brother's got a
Show
snake.
it. Oh yeah, rattlesnake. He got one. He's had it for 9
There's a
years.
guy I work with. He raises them.
He's
Fucking
gotta
buying rats and mice all the time.
Oh yeah, he does too. His has got to be that big around him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 4
He
and a half.
raises them and sells them.
4.5, 5 feet long. Yeah. Got a head on big as my fist.
There's a guy that
Yeah.
retired. He used to do that crazy shit too. Sure. Have a
He
bunch of
cat-
snakes.
Oh,
Not
he'll go
me.
and catch him. He'll go ahead and catch
Me
him.
either.
My brother ain't scared to catch him. He'll go catch him. Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Rob
No,
was
not
out
just
earlier.
petrified
He
him,
was
but sure
out
as hell
trying
ain't
to get
keeping
bit
him
by
as a
a
pet.
black snake. How long ago was that, Rob?
Do what?
When you got bit by the black snake?
Oh my God. 30 years ago? Something like that. I was mowing the grass. I was mowing the grass at my mom's house, and I didn't put no shoes on. I was just push mowing. And I mowed right over top of him. And he stayed low in the grass. And then as soon as I did, I stepped on the little bastard. And he come right around right top of my foot and bit the shit out of me. I looked down and I was like, damn. I thought it was a rock at first. And now I had to look at him and I saw the snake. And he was kind of crawling off and I got him and killed him. Chopped him up my pit. Well, I got run over with a lawnmower. Yeah. When I went over him, it sounded like he was going to stop and mow him because, he
I had a dead rabbit in the yard the other day. I don't know what happened to the rabbit.
Shit flying the other way,
Didn't look like no animal got to it. He was just laying there dead.
That ain't good.
Yeah.
So where you live at? Where you live at Dwayne?
Hagerstown. You know where that's at, right? Right up
Yeah.
70
Oh,
from
yeah.
you.
I bought a bowling tournament at Hagerstown a
On
couple
the dual
times up
highway.
there. Huh?
Turner's on the dual highway.
I think Turner's.
Or
Yeah.
is it South Side on
No,
Virginia
those
Avenue?
Turner's.
Turner's on the dual highway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Bowling
was-
state tournament there.
I can walk there.
Oh, can you?
That's how close I live to that.
Oh, okay.
Man gets a full body wax. Watch this one. On the top of his head too. She's pulling wax off of him.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, watch this one. Watch this one.
Oh, Steve Carell.
Look at that.
ugh.
yeah.
Look at that, boys and girls. Look at his ears.
Oh.
Oh.
Kind of reminds me of Practical Jokers.
Man, what's he got a wax up his ear nose?
Because
Now,
it's
where was you
prevent the
from,
wax
Bob?
going in the ear canal.
Was you actually in Baltimore?
Dundalk.
Dundalk.
Oh, I like the way she's pulling them out of his nose. She's just yanking them.
Yeah, to get all the hair out of the nose. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nothing like that.
Ear hair and everything, huh?
Oh my.
Woo! You won't hear nothing for a week. Oh, me choppy you.
Oh,
No. Do not be Jimmy song. Choppy or pee pee.
Me choppy you, and you do not know what we do to you.
That's a hard way to remove earwax there.
I mean, God, now they're finally. I'll tell you what. Within 3 years, don't be surprised. You see a lot more of those things you shoot water in your ear.
Oh, I've seen
It's
those
over for Q-tips.
on
You're starting to
TV.
see
Yeah.
a couple. Don't be surprised you don't see more.
I've seen that on TV. They're trying to sell them things
How long have you lived in
You
the
squirt
Carolinas,
something in
Bob?
your ear?
since 2009.
Yeah.
I moved down here to help my daughter with the
Uh-huh.
grandkids.
Yeah.
you
That's
know.
my neighbor. He moved down to Clemson. His
Oh, did he?
daughters went to college there and stayed there, so he moved down.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you know where the Key Bridge is at? Between Dundalk and Glen Burnie.
Probably, but not by name.
Yeah, it's a bridge that goes there. I live right off of there.
You did?
Yeah. We were only about 20 minutes from downtown Baltimore, so
Gotcha.
it wasn't far.
Yeah.
You gotta have a nasty bastard somewhere along the way. Something you don't want, like name something you don't want on your hamburger. A hair. Oh, you son of a bitch! You nasty son of a bitch! You could have put mayo, tomato,
the question
lettuce.
Onions.
Phrased,
Put air.
what food item do
Hair.
you not want on your
Right.
hamburger?
And then this one said he has to overdo it by just a little bit.
Yep.
Fly.
Certainly does. Certainly does.
Lord have mercy.
Blue Jackets have to. Damn it.
I still can't get over that story you were telling last night, Rob. With the girl comes home and told grandma about the she not to tell anybody, but that boy had lice on his hair or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He told his daddy at first, and then he come home, told his daddy, and the daddy said, "No, don't you tell no damn body." And then he goes to school, tells my niece. My niece, big mouth she is, she comes home. Well, she did exactly what she should. Goes home, tells Granny, I know a kid got lice in his hair. And my mom, exploded. So she immediately we got this red stuff, and then when we get this little combs, it's like this far apart from each other. She had real long hair, and she kept her in the damn shower for, I don't know, 2-3 hours solid, washing her hair over and over and over, got rid of that stuff. Then she said, okay, now you going to school with me tomorrow. And then she goes and tells him in school early. And this guy comes driving up. And he, like I say, he didn't told the boy not to say nothing. So when the kid gets to school, the teacher and the principal pulled him over to the side and said something about, where's your daddy at? And said, he dropped me off. They went out there and stopped him, and they tried to get him to come in. I don't know if they ended up getting him in there or not. Anyway, what's up there, Dave?
Hey, Dave.
Hey,
Boy,
what's up, bro? Hi, guys.
asking, and he finally broke down and admitted his daddy done told him not to tell nobody. Crazy, isn't it?
But didn't you say there was a bunch of kids that ended up having it?
Hey,
It
Aurora.
was like 9 of them, 8 or 9 of them in the kindergarten class ended up getting it.
Aurora.
Beth was one of them. My niece was one of them. Yeah, she sure was.
Hi, baby. You look good,
She
baby. You look good. So how you all
She-
doing?
Good.
all right.
You're doing all right.
Good, Tim. Good, guys.
You feeling better, Dave?
Feeling a lot better.
Okay.
Just last night, couple hours there, just felt horrible. I don't know why. Today I feel 100% better. Guess I need some sleep or something, you know.
Yeah, I slept pretty good last night too.
That's good.
Well, hello to whoever we see in the background.
Oh, that's Michelle.
That's
Michelle. Michelle.
Hi,
my wife.
Michelle.
Hi.
Wave good,
that's-
wave good, wave long. Do the Miss America, do the Miss America wave.
Do it.
And then Aurora.
The Queen.
Aurora's here.
Yeah, we keep messing with her. She go wave, all right. She go flip a bird off to us.
What type of dog is he, Dave?
That's a standard poodle. Standard poodle.
Oh,
Yeah, she's 45 pounds.
wow.
Yeah, she's beauty. She's a beauty. She's a good girl.
It's like she's doing some laundry back there.
What's your temperature up at
Yeah,
Tim?
She's hanging up her laundry.
34.
34.
Oh my Lord. We won't see that low tonight. It's 67 here now. How about
It's
that?
65,
Wow, that's nice.
65
That's
here.
We're
Go
thinking,
ask
I'd like to go to North Carolina to
Crockett,
live. I'd love to live
Gardner and Al Red Sox fan what their temperatures out right now, or how much snow they've had to shovel off.
there. Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom and dad in Connecticut, a lot of
It's
snow.
like 20 degrees up there, isn't it? 15, 20.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have like 8 inches of snow.
Yeah.
How much?
I think
16
there's an
inches.
8.
Dave, what's the temperature in Iowa?
Let me take a look here. Hold on one second.
Have you got any snow on the ground?
No, we're clear to snow right now.
We hadn't
It'll
gotten a
be,
drop. We hadn't gotten a drop all year.
Is that right? That must be so nice. We want to live where there's no snow. Michelle wants to go someplace where there's no snow. We got 39 degrees, Rob.
39,
39.
60,
Yeah.
67. They got up to about 70 something today.
They
Probably
got that-
3 or 4. The wind was blowing, but when I went outside, it's one of those. It's one of those spring winds, breezes.
Right.
You don't need a jacket.
Nice.
You don't need a jacket.
Don't need a
at all.
jacket. No windbreaker. No nothing, huh?
No.
Yeah, that's good.
Although I will say this, Dave, as bad as Ohio gets in the winter, this is the
Yeah.
3rd or 4th least snowiest February in Ohio history.
Yes.
Really?
Wow, is that right? That's
It's
amazing,
cold.
man.
So how much?
Cold, but good
How
for
much?
you.
How
You
much?
know,
How
not
much
so much.
snow would you say y'all have had the whole winter so far?
I've had a real light. We've had a real light. We've had two or three light snowstorms, Rob. It's been
Yeah.
crazy.
See,
There's got to be something to this
pull that
climate
up for you
change.
for
I've
a
been
Have
thinking,
you
I've
had
been
as much
thinking
as a
against
foot
it all
of-
these years, but
Have y'all
Huh?
had a foot of snow yet, Dave?
all together total probably. But I'd say three times the snow, 4 to 6 inches, and that's
Yeah.
it. You know, so about 1.5 feet. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, all told.
only 17 and a half inches of snow this whole winter.
And how much have y'all
Wow.
got on the ground right now, Tim?
None.
None on the ground right
None
now.
on the ground.
What's your,
Not
what's your
yet.
average?
Yeah, right now average is probably triple that. Probably be 50
No, average is
Wow.
about 44.5
for the whole
Oh, okay.
season.
for the whole
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
The
Oh,
whole
okay.
season.
So
There's
y'all
got to
could
be something to
about-
this climate change, guys. There's got to be something to it. I don't know, man.
tell
I'm not
Buffalo
sure.
that. Tell Buffalo
I
that.
know, don't tell Buffalo that, right?
Buffalo.
Buffalo and
Connecticut.
Minnesota.
Or Connecticut, they get poured on. They were getting poured on last night.
Yeah, it's
Or
just
what about
it's
Southern
My
California.
parents got a 300-foot driveway. They got to get plowed out. They had to get plowed out today. They're
Yeah,
It
300
snowed out in
300 feet to
Fontana
the house,
during
you
the
know?
race.
Yeah.
Yep, out in California they've been getting it.
Yeah, it
Well, yeah,
snowed out
Fontana
was
yesterday in
like
Montana.
40
That's an
degrees
hour
racing
outside of
there.
LA.
Like, how did that not
Wow.
burn up the tires?
yeah.
Sunday the sun came out and warmed up to 40 degrees.
Yeah, but still, that can't be great on the tires, though.
Well, it's actually the other way around that they don't get heat in the tires and they slip and slide all over the place.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
It don't wear the
Yeah.
tires out. The cold don't. It just makes them hard
No.
and they don't get no grip.
They get no
Gotcha.
grip, right? And they're sliding
When
all
it gets
over.
when it gets
like out of
90 and
control.
100 out, that's when they
That's
turn
when
the
you get the
they
grease-
turn the
greasy.
glue. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They sure do. It's, yeah.
yeah, that's when they don't last long.
The sticky tires. Yeah.
hmm
hmm
Especially somewhere like Darlington, where it's already like sandpaper down there anyway.
That's the same
Oh,
thing
yeah.
in California.
Yeah,
they
That
said
track's
that-
real old. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, it's
Yeah.
going now. I assume today they started tearing it down.
Oh, did they?
Spice
Wow.
did. They start tearing it down. They sold that land for $500 million.
Which track in California?
the one they
Auto
raced
Club
at
Speedway
Sunday.
Really?
out in Montana. They
Fontana-
sold the
Font-
land for
Fontana.
Yeah,
$500 million.
They're going to put a small dirt track in.
Right. They kept 90 acres of ground. They're going to lease parking
Wow.
if they actually build the track.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is
if
the
you could spend
question.
$500 million for a plot of land in the earth.
Yep. It's right near railroad tracks and the interstate, so they figure they're going to put, just like they do around this area, warehouses up.
Yep.
Oh wow!
Well, they were saying during the race that it looked like the cars were being sandblasted.
Yeah,
Kitten in there with
exactly.
you, Shell? Kitten playing? Yeah. That kitten's cute.
At least none of them caught on fire because of all the debris.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
These Toyota started overheating again.
Couldn't you pass me that cat? I want to show you
Let me
guys
see
the cat.
when that Horizon League tournament starts.
Dave's
Shows
going
my-
to show us the cat.
Oh,
Uh,
there she is.
What's
Her
her,
name's
what's her
Princess.
name?
Her name's Princess. There she goes. Up the dog.
Oh, there's a dog. As
Dog's
soon as,
after
you
her.
soon as you playing for cat, the dog done got jealous. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We got a bunch of critters around.
Yep, tonight's the first night of the Horizon League tournament.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
already
the
going
night
on.
is?
Oh,
Okay.
Cool.
Wright State beat Green Bay 77-57, and then let's see if they got the scores in for that Detroit Mercy game.
Incarnate Word. Scrabble match at halftime. If you make a half court shot, you win a free Scrabble game.
Cool.
They didn't play bad against North Dakota.
PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we talked about Incarnate Word, that's when Keith lit the question. Yeah.
What?
I said
No,
as
is that
soon
when
as
he
we
started
talked,
talking about grooming?
yeah, he said something about. Well, when did they? Let's see. How did he put it? How did he say something about?
Just ask how in the UK how do they groom their soccer players?
Yeah. He said, oh, you can't say that.
Mhm.
Yeah. You get locked up if you talk about that. And then said something about. In fact,
You
one
just
guy
come
got,
live in the U.S.
in fact, one guy got 25 years for it, and I was like, "Oh my lord!" We were laughing our asses off. And by that time, he wanted that video, and then he said, "Rob, whatever you do, make sure you put this not for kids." And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I already know. At the end of this one, must be 18 to watch this video." Lord, have
I'm starting to
mercy.
say that whenever you have me on as a guest, me and my potty mouth.
But that
That's
night
okay, we
was
love
fun.
that.
That night was funny because, and then Keith come out and said something about too. Said, so don't beat around the bush. I said, no, you can't say that over there. Anyway, we were
Yeah.
laughing. We were just laughing our asses
And trust
off.
me, there's like
Oh.
the Cocaine Bear movie that just came out.
Yeah, what's up with
I-
that movie? It's crazy looking.
Well,
I saw
the
the
problem
preview.
is that YouTube
Bear
doesn't
likes
really want you to
cocaine.
mention any drugs names, so it's like tread carefully when you talk about it. Make sure you preface it that it's part of a movie because you talk about drugs and YouTube doesn't want to monetize your video now.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's Ron was talking. We were talking about that today in Ron's Juckets afternoon baseball chat.
I want to see him. I want to see him actually race against somebody else on iRacing one time. I'm ready to see him
That'd be
race.
nice. That'd be nice. Yeah.
I hope he
He'll join the
does.
racing soon, I'm sure. He'll need a
No.
little practice. That's all. He's probably getting some
He's
practice.
been
right?
getting his practice
Time
in.
trials
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
He'll go on them seasons. I'll watch him. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah,
You know.
it'd be good if he gets out here
Even if he
racing.
does a just uploaded video, it doesn't have to be live. Just
No,
No.
race with rookies and stuff, and just like
Yeah.
and then
He's
even
live
people,
on that Twitch. Almost all of his videos go live on Twitch, and then he downloads them to YouTube.
does it. I even
Yeah.
watched the live
that's
video
good.
of
He
his.
does that.
because the latency is a lot better on Twitch than it is on YouTube.
You guys
What
like
is
to watch
really?
Twitch?
The
You
delay.
guys all watch Twitch? I watch some stuff on Twitch.
I have
No, never
watched
have.
it. I have
Never have,
watched
no,
it.
Sports
no,
Network
no.
for
Yeah.
Okay.
twitch.tv/
I watch some on there. I watch some stuff. But
And then
Most
what's
YouTube
the other one that comes on it?
hey, kiddo,
What's
what you up
another
to?
channel?
Oh, you playing with that cat?
Omegle? Yeah, watch the
Watch out for my
Omegle.
stuff.
Wait a minute. What's up there, Rob? Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Omegle?
I'm sorry.
Omegle. You ever watched Omegle?
No.
That's when you just go to Omegle.com and just whoever pops up, you end up talking to them or whatever.
Wow.
You meet, because that's the way that guy that plays the piano. I mean, he's a damn great pianist. He just finds people to listen to him play,
Right.
and he'll be like, "Okay, what song would you like to hear?" And the people I ask him, "What can you play?" He said, "Oh, I can play anything. You just tell me what you'd like to hear."
Mm.
And you tell him a song he never heard of, he'll put it in his phone and put it to his ear and listen to about 20 seconds of it, set it down, and then just start playing. I'm just like,
That's
oh,
amazing. Yeah.
he can do it.
Your dog's going wild, Dave.
Oh yeah, she sure is. She got a lot of energy. She got to get used up here.
Frank
She goes
Tedesco.
outside, goes like hell.
Frank Tedesco, that's his name. I love to watch his videos because
There's also one that like there's a I don't know how true
the dude.
like he's got some ear for like music and he'll listen to a song once and then just play it on the drums.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then there's another guy that does it with guitar, Billy Wilkins or something like that. He's good. He plays electric guitar. I like the guy that plays the piano better, even though the guy with the guitar, he sings and plays the guitar.
I would love to see a pianoized version of Enter Sandman. You can probably do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can do it. Oh, I've seen this
You
dude.
could do understand, man. That'd be nice.
I've seen
to hear
this
on there.
dude play all sorts of stuff.
Well,
yeah.
the easy one is to do Nothing Else Matters
Yeah, it's a more of
because
a
that's got a piano in the song,
yeah,
yeah,
or at
That's
least
a
it
ballad
could
as
sound
well.
like a piano.
yeah.
yeah.
But he plays ZZ Top stuff. He'll play Led Zeppelin.
Really?
I wonder if half of them play a piano to at least get it started in their mind for a guitar riff.
Right. And then I have heard them change the sound of the piano to like a saxophone or something else, that sounds more of a jazzy type deal, and then kick it in with the piano sound after that.
Are we talking like a synthesizer, or are we talking?
Yeah,
like
yeah, with a synthesizer, because it's an electric piano he plays.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
like-
it's not like.
Oh, he's got keyboards on all three sides of him, dude.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what.
So this isn't like a grand piano or anything like that.
No, this dude has. So once in a while he have drums going, and then he's got these things.
Kind of like a big giant. What do they call them? Like I
The
got
one-man
Michelle.
band?
The
Kind of like
people,
a one man,
yeah.
band. Yeah,
Yeah.
He can make it. He can make it sound good. He's
They
good.
Could they play Zombie with a piano?
Yeah,
Zombie.
like the Cranberries version.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah,
that
I'm sure they
song,
could.
so I don't know.
it's a good song. I've heard it.
The one that I saw was they did was the last Linkin Park song that they released, the one that Chester couldn't get through because he sang it on the day that Chris Cornell died.
Oh
One More
yeah,
Night.
that was a tough one.
This one woman did a fantastic job doing that that piano wise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chester was great. I miss him. I miss him making music.
Has he been dead 10 years now?
Has it
Who
been
is
that
that?
long already?
Come on.
I don't know. Maybe 6.
I'm not an Alanis
It's-
Morissette
it'll be
fan,
6
but I
this
like
year.
it.
It'll be 6 in
Uninvited,
July.
so-
Yeah. Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah, well,
Like
lose
that
his best
song?
friend, and anyway, didn't know how to process it.
does that to you. The depression and those mental health issues, they get to you.
Yeah.
I know I go through them. Yep. Yep. So they give me all these damn pills to take.
Well, I don't know if it was him, if it was pills, but
It was drinking drugs. I
what are
think.
you pulling up here? Oh, that's
Oh,
We're not going to be able to hear
Oh.
it.
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
be there. Don't play more than 20 seconds.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to take a chance, Rob, on getting in trouble with YouTube.
All right. Yeah, you cut off the cops scene there.
He can
That
play
must-
it. He can
Yeah,
play it.
That must be me. I got cops
He's a
on.
bad- he's-
Oh, okay.
he's a bad man.
Oh, you got cops on, yeah.
So, Reels is the only channel that I know that has the license for cops now, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm watching is Reels. Yeah.
Okay. So it used to be longest time it was on Fox, and then they moved it to Spike TV, I think.
It's moved all around.
Well, after Fox gave it up, I mean, hell, that was a last chance. We need content for during a writer's strike.
Yeah.
In '88.
Yeah.
That's how they came up with it, and then
Mm.
it took off.
And then Reels has got that live cop show on the weekends.
Yeah, Michael likes that. Peterson likes that.
Does he?
Yeah. The one that I miss is I still don't understand why they don't have it. I mean, granted, the internet helps out a lot. Is America's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
I never watched that.
No, but I understand.
They
that
was here in
people did, but
Hagerstown.
Still, it can get the, you know,
Ratings.
I went to
It gets
school
good
with
ratings. I'm
murder.
sure it does.
but like it would get the word out, you know, that like in case somebody
Oh,
falls
yeah.
asleep on it, you know, or even just do it for missing persons.
Like I say, they was here in Hagerstown for a girl I went to school with.
Hey, John.
Never did catch you that did that.
John
Too bad.
Williams.
What
What's
is
up,
going
John?
on, John? What's up?
All right, my friend.
Hey, John.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink me a glass of water. and
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
I'm
see
going
what
to
the
get off
wife-
here too and get a snack.
Go see what my wife's
I'm
up
gonna
to
do
before she
my,
goes to bed because I didn't talk to her
Hyper
much
fast
today.
scoring for my
Okay.
league to get the result. Next series is against the Kansas City Royals for the Indians. So I gotta
I might go in.
figure
Yeah.
out their record.
What channel is that basketball on, Tim?
What, the North Carolina State Duke?
No, the tournament.
it's going to be on TNT, TBS, True TV, and CBS.
Tonight, I mean.
Oh, the
tonight's
Verizon League is on ESPN 3
ESPN 3. Oh, ESPN 3.
or ESPN Plus, one of the two.
Oh, I don't have neither one of those. I thought maybe I'd be on like
No,
you,
no.
OU.
They're
or
not
something.
going to show anything until
I thought ESPNU would have it. I didn't know because they
No.
generally do. I like.
ESPNU's got Texas A&M and Ole Miss.
Oh, I got you. All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining tonight.
All right,
Yep.
y'all have a good
Take
evening,
care,
man.
guys.
All right.
Everybody.
Here, guys.
Join all our guys' channels and subscribe and like them.
Yes,
man.
please.
Right.
Take care,
Have a
guys.
good one,
Take care,
guys. God
everybody.
bless.
Good one.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.